What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Liga YouTube channel and our FIFA 23 Hamburg career mode. We're going to pick up today in episode 3 against our rival St. Pauli. We're going to simulate through the end of this first transfer window. Got a couple more guys I want to bring in. We're going to get through quite a few games, at least one more round of the Pokal. But yeah, without much further ado, let's just jump into it.
Let's go ahead and quick sim here. Big rivalry game. Can we get a result? A 2-2 draw. Okay, dominated possession and shots once again. Glatzel scores for us, continuing his impressive performances here as of late. And Yata actually had to steal a point for us here late. But a result against our rivals, I think we'll take that. All right, jumping in here, our next match against Bielefeld. They have 6 points. Right now we're currently 5th in the table, 2-2-0. So looking to get a win here. I'll stick with our normal starting 11 here with Hoyer Fernandez back in at goal. Hopefully Glatzel continues his scoring ways. 2-1 win. Glatzel scores the second. Kittel scores the first. Those seem to be our two main guys here this year for us. Let's go. That's a big 3 points. We needed that. Keep us in the top few positions here. Seeking automatic promotion up to the Bundesliga for next season. That is a must. In fact, it's one of our objectives to win the Bundesliga too. And if we don't, that will tank our manager rating quite a bit. Simulate through another training day here. And this brings us to deadline day, actually. So let's see. Are there any more transfers that we are going to want to make? We have 16 mil left in the bank. Let's check on our transfer hub here. See, there's a bunch of interesting guys here on our short list, but I don't know if we are going to want to bring any more guys in, that is, in this window. Let's see, we still need 2 signings of players from outside of Europe. I'm going to go ahead and try to sign Yannick Haberer here. We need some more depth at center mid here. It says we can get him for about 2.4 mil. Let's try. Just because if Rice gets hurt or Benez again, I mean, we have our homegrown talent on the bench, but he's really our only guy who could slip into the starting 11 that I feel comfortable with. So to have another guy that we could plug, that'd be excellent. They want Hoyer Fernandez. Interesting. Okay, because we sort of have a surplus of keepers at the moment. But I think I'm gonna counter. I'm gonna take him off. We're gonna want to stick with Hoyer Fernandez for right now. Let's see, let's offer just cash for them. Under 3 mil, they accept it. I'll take that. Let's see, what kind of cash is he wanting? About 40K. Let's get this done real quick. It says this guy can also play right mid too. That's one of his secondary positions. So we might mess around with formations later in the save here. He wants to be an important player. That's fine. We'll get him subbing in and out here. 2-year length. Let's try to get an extra one in there, actually. No release clause, per usual. Wage. Let's try 28. Let's see. And he accepts it. Awesome. That's a pretty good face scan there. It's one of the newer ones. They've definitely, FIFA or EA have definitely stepped their game up in their face scan technology. Some of the earlier ones now, they were cool when they came out, but they look pretty bad now compared to these guys. All right, here's the same cutscene again, but he's an important player, so he's going to meet some of our current players as well. Dude, we're putting this exercise bike or treadmill here. We were putting them to use, man. Let me tell you. Ooh, there's Kadira, our last signing. Also checking out the new guy. Okay, getting a really good slew of people here together. Trying on the jersey, meeting the press. So I wonder if you're up, if there's an even bigger press conference, if you're in the actual first division. We'll see. We will hopefully find out next year. Overall, 74. I think he went up one. I think he was actually only 73 when we signed him. So decent buy. Gives us a D rating on that, just because we have some other younger guys who were about the same overall. But that's okay. Good depth, like I said. So someone I'm thinking about, Brandon Bai here at right back. We also, let's go ahead and sort by position. Someone else I might be interested in is Marlon Fusi. Crazy face scan with that wild hair. Only 23 years old, so he's 4 worse than Bai overall wise. But he is 3 years younger. Do you think we could bump him up 4 overall in 3 years? I definitely think we could, but our starting 11 would take a hit to begin with. So Fossey is way faster than Bai. I thought I was going to go with Bai for sure, but now I'm second guessing myself here. They both have the nice Adidas jersey on in their player pick, which matches well with Hamburg. So I do like that for both of them. Chris Richards, I think we're going to try to sign him in January maybe. If it looks like we're going up for sure, then I'll sign him. This is really a 50-50 here on who I want to sign. High, medium on both of them. It says Fossey is injury prone. Or we could totally mix it up and go for another American here, and Joe Scally. Just got a face scan this year. 72 overall and only 19. Hamburg has worked out deals with Mönchengladbach before, bringing some of their players down. I think they actually signed a right back from them a couple years ago, or brought them down on loan, and then it didn't work out. But we could try again here with Scally. And I think we're going to do that. Let's see. Not too fast, nothing crazy. Let's try to buy him for 4 mil here. Let's see if we can get that business done here on transfer day. Offer a fee. How does 4 sound with a sell-on clause of 10%? Let's try that. They accept right away. Okay, so might have got a better deal, but I'm okay with that for now. Looks like he's wanting about 10K in wages. As a 19-year-old, that's pretty freaking sweet. Important squad player. He's actually tied with the guy we got back there now in overall, so that's okay. We'll accept that. Try to get a 4-year deal. Excellent. No release clause. He wants one. Denied. And let's see, 8.5K wages and some bonuses. Perfect. Get in, lad. Here we go. Get in there, laddie. Yes, yes, with your woman agent. Okay, look at you, FIFA. Adding some diversity in there. Interesting. All right, here's the cutscene. I'm just going to skip this one. We already saw one today. Don't need to see another one. Coming over from Gladbach. Let's see what they rank this one. A B. Okay. Great price. Expert negotiating skills. Thank you very much. He didn't go up 1 overall. He's only at 72. Yeah, exact same rating here as higher. But I think we're going to slot him in right away just because he is 8 years younger. Man. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put those guys that we just signed over into our starting 11. I think we'll leave Haber on the bench here for now. We'll continue starting Benez and Rice. I might put him in over Rice, actually. We'll see. Arnold, our homegrown talent's already gone up 1 overall. So has Koningsdorfer and Van Drongelen. I'm actually going to slot him in for Schonlau right now and see how much growth we can get from him there. Who became our captain? It went to Yatta. Let's actually switch that to Leibold, the other captain in real life. All right. That should be all the signings we're looking to make here on deadline day. You can check in the table here. We are currently in second place, only behind Hanover, but we're tied on points with them as well as with Paderborn and Dusseldorf. So it's pretty tight for now. Pretty tight. Hopefully we can open up a bit of a gap on at least most of the teams. Yatta transfer offer, Leibold as well. We're not even going to look at those. Oh, before I forget, someone that I did want to add to the transfer hub. Head over to the Premier League. They changed the order of these. The order of the leagues. I think they made them more alphabetical, whereas in the past it was more based on country. But I had the pattern so well memorized on as far as where to switch over to get to what club or what league. And now it is throwing me off. But Castagne, that's the guy we're looking at signing here. I'm thinking if we get promoted to go up to the first Bundesliga, he could be someone who we bring in who could be a starter for us and could be awesome. All right, let's exit out of here and advance some more. I haven't seen any crazy deals yet so far go down in the latest deals section. I'm not sure what the standard transfers are going to look like in this year's FIFA. I know every year there's a handful of transfers that I feel like every save they happen every single time. So I'll be curious to see what those turn out to be this year if they have them in the game. Adeyemi out on loan from Dortmund. Interesting. I think he played well in their game today. There was the Der Klassiker today that ended up being a 2-2 draw. Pretty crazy ending there with Modeste heading one in injury time. Koningsdorf for a loan offer. Not even going to look at it. I'd be curious to see in real life if Bayern would sack Nagelsmann. I mean, they've had a pretty poor start to the Bundesliga season for their standards. In the Champions League, they're doing fine, but I personally think they should give him some more time. I think it'd be rash to sack him already, and I don't know who they would really go on and get. But it is Bayern, they expect results right away. So he's definitely on the hot seat, but I think it'd be wild if they sign him already. Or if they sack him, that is. If you look at the top left, our manager rating has gone into the highest section that it can be. That is good. All right, our next match here is against Darmstadt. We actually played them in the first round of the Pokal, and we managed to beat them. In that case, I'm going to stick Schonlau back in for Van Drogelen. We want that started, the strongest 11 that we can. We'll keep everything else the same. And let's jump into the sim. And it's a 2-1 win. Okay, excellent. We're really grinding out these 2-1 wins. I'd rather be getting clean sheets. Uh-oh, looks like Schonlau picked up an injury and it subbed in higher for us. Why would... That's the one thing I don't like about the quick sims. Sometimes the substitutions that the computer makes is just wild. Let's check the inbox. It should be the injury report. A femur contusion, out 7 days. Interesting. Pretty sure a contusion is just a bruise. So picked up a bit of a boo-boo. Schonlau injury leaves fans worried. Well, not really. Not too bad if it's literally just a bruise. Okay, we jumped into the table here for some reason. Still tied for first overall with Hanover and Dusseldorf. Paderborn dropped points. So a three-way tie here at the top. And we have our game today. The next match is going to be against, who did it say? Regensburg? Yeah. They have had a tough start to life this season in real life. So hopefully we can get a result here. Let's put in, okay, yeah, Van Drogelen's already in. Let's put in Arnold for Rice. We're going to put in Rab. And let's do Koningsdorfer as well. And quick sim. This one's at home. A 3-0 win. Let's go. Glatzo scores again. Scally, the new American right back, gets his goal. And Glatzo actually nets a brace. All right, I made the prediction that we're going to try to get Glatzo the golden boot here this season. And the first couple of games did not look like it was going to happen, but he's definitely turned it around. Let's jump into this scouting report here. Schroeder, $250,000 value. Nothing crazy. Schaefer, even worse. Torben Gross, not too good. Oli Fox, only because he has my last name. This is a Foxliga Bundesliga channel. We were going to sign him for the name alone. You love to see it. And I think we'll actually pick up Konstantin Lang here as well, just because we need a goalkeeper. Let's see what these player chats are. David wanting in. Okay, Gaffer. Thanks for giving me the playtime here from Koningsdorfer. He thinks he's ready for regular games. Okay, we'll see. We'll try to start working on him in more and more here for Yata. Yata is 4 better overall, and he has a face scan, which I like. I really wish Koningsdorfer got a face scan for FIFA 23 here, but he didn't. History beckons here for Glatzel. Competition record is 41. He has 7 so far, and it looks like it's projecting him 34. He has 7 goals in the last 5 matches. Man, okay. What a stud. Hopefully he can keep that up. That'd be awesome. And our next game here is against Dusseldorf at the Dusseldorf Arena. So they actually lost their last game, but they were tied with us for first place. Let's put Sean Lau back in and jump into the quick sim. And it is a 5-0 win. Holy cow. Rice, Glatzel. A hat trick for Glatzel, and then a goal from Benes as well. Man, we destroyed them. That's insane. I think that's our second 5-0 win, isn't it, this season? I'll have to check that later. That's crazy. We are on an incredible run of form here. Austrian national team is trying to give us an offer here. We're going to stall for now. I'm going to think that over. I wouldn't be opposed to picking up a national team managerial role in this save as well, but I'd be thinking more with Germany than Austria, since we don't really have any Austrians in the team, unless I'm totally blanking on someone, but I don't think we do. Let's see. What was that graphic? Assist leader. Oh, did it go away? Oh, wait. No, okay, whatever. I think it was showing Sammy Kittle as the league's assist leader. All right, another big game here, this time against Hanover. Looks like we've opened up a 5-point gap against them, but they are still one of our top competitors here this year. Let's put in Koningsdorfer here for Yata, and then Haber in for Rice, and we'll keep the rest the same. Put Pollard's back on the bench just for some fitness maybe. All right, another game here at the Volkspark Stadion. Last time was a 5-0 win. This one is a 0-0 draw. Oh, okay, not too exciting. Looks like the subs the AI made for us in that game actually made sense, so that's nice. Okay, let's check the standings. We're still first overall, and we're 4 points up on the closest team, which is Paderborn, and we're still undefeated. We're 6-3-0. That's looking good. Let's hope we can keep that up. We get the Bundesliga 2 Manager Award for the Manager of the Month. Makes sense since we haven't lost any. You'd love to see it. Let's keep advancing here. I'm not sure how far we're going to get in today's episode. We'll do a few more games here. See where that gets us. So you might have noticed In the last episode, I tried to put like a webcam up in the bottom corner, but I don't have a webcam. So I was just using my iPhone. I got this app to turn your iPhone into a webcam, and it looked like it was recording it pretty well, but then I was only able to upload it in like 720p, which is not, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. So I went ahead and took that off. I'm going to try to do some more research on that, see what I can figure out. And I'm just going to throw in some just some normal video shot on my iPhone for an intro and an exit here. But hopefully I can get that figured out before too long, because I always enjoy watching people when they have a face cam going, just so you can see their reactions in live time here. Okay, so game here against Garner Firth, something like that. Just got relegated down to the Zweitliga in real life. So, and they're actually struggling really bad this year in real life. Not having a great season at all. We're going to put in Rob here at goalkeeper and hit the quick sim. And it's a 3-1 loss. Oh, man, we got destroyed. That's our first loss of the season. That sucks, man. Okay. Maybe should have stuck with Hoyer Fernandez there. I know they have a good roster, but I might have been basing my my lineup there too much on their form in real life, not in the video game. Got another scouting update here. Kraft has really good potential, and he's worth about $1 million. We'll sign him, see what he looks like. His player face kind of looked whack, though. Schmidt, decent value right now, but doesn't look too promising. Justice Weber here. He's got the scraggly beard and what looks like a freaking sick mullet. But he's a goalkeeper at 5'11". Oh, man. Sorry, bud. That's just not going to cut it, my guy. I'm sorry. All right, our next league game here in this Zweitliga is against Paderborn, who are only 1 point behind us. This is going to be an important game here. We're definitely going to want to win this one. I'm actually going to put Pollersbeck on the bench here for Rob. And let's see, do I want to make any other changes right now? Let's put Schonlau in for Van Drongelen again. All right, big game here against Paderborn. Quick sim. A 3-0 win. Let's go, lads. All right, excellent. Way to bounce back there. That's huge. Glatzel scores again. Rice. Glatzel, and it's a brace. Dude, this guy is on fire, man. He actually used to play for Mainz before he went over to Cardiff City. I did not realize that. So that would be interesting if we get back into the Bundesliga next year and play against them. Be sort of a homecoming game for him there. All right, our next game here is against, oh geez, how do you pronounce that? Duisburg, in the Pokal. Let's go ahead and hit a save here before we get too long into this episode. Saving a backup copy here as well, just because you never know what can happen in a file. I know at the beginning of last year's game, FIFA 22, I had a couple of saves get corrupted and you just couldn't move forward at all. So for this game, we're going to put some of our backup. Oh, I want to get Art playtime, but do I risk it in the Pokal when Glatzel is in such good form? I don't think I am. I am going to put Van Drongelen back in, and we'll put Arnold in here for Rice. And you know what? I'm going to put Koningsdorfer in for Yatta as well. Okay. Quick sim, cross our fingers. Oh, man. Okay. I saw their 3 goals before I saw our 4, and I was like, did we really lose that? Man, okay, so Glatzel had to net us the winner in additional time here. Koningsdorfer got on the score sheet as well. Bennis had a good game. All right. So what round of the Pokal does that stick us in now? Our objective is to reach the round of 16. I think we might be 1 win away now. I'll have to check on that. Our next match here in this Liga is against Braunschweig, who have 8 points in the save right now. In real life, they're struggling as well. Let's see. Let's put Van Drongelen in. We'll keep Glatzel in. It says Arp can also play out on the wing, so let's try to do that. Put him at midfielder. It says he's a little bit better there. Quick sim, away, and a 1-1 draw. Oh my gosh, okay, that's tough to drop points against them. But I know in FIFA it is hard to get a result away at teams sometimes in the sim. Should still be in first place. We'll check that in a second. All right, let's check out this youth squad monthly report. Laying here at 56 overall. Brutal. This guy came in our academy. He's 18. He's not going anywhere. Let's release this guy. Ben McBride with a sick mullet. Sorry, bud, you're going nowhere. Here's my distant family member here, Ollie Fox at center mid. He has a decent generic face there. And 5-star weak foot, man. He could be usable. We'll see. Houghton with the gray-looking man bun. Yilmaz, this guy looks terrible. I'll get him out of here. And then Kraft, who has excellent potential, but a pretty poor overall at the moment. But maybe he'll grow like crazy. Who knows? David transfer offer. We might look at that later. Let's go ahead and simulate our next game here against Heidenheim. They're on 15 points. Man, they're actually having a pretty poor season. So we are still in first place. We are 2 points ahead of Nuremberg. Man, that one defeat looks so bad on our record. We were doing so good. Let's go ahead and sim this game. I'm going to keep our team as is here for now. Oh, and 1-1 draw. Glatzel gets his goal. But another game with no clean sheet. Man, we really only have a couple of those. I was hoping for a bunch more. Before I forget, let's actually put a what am I thinking of? Our new player that we signed. We need to give him some direction here as far as development goes. Let's see. Looks like 23 weeks to do anything here for Haber. We'll put him on box to box. That's sort of my favorite for midfielders. Let's see. Who else needs one? Scally needs one. That's who I was thinking of. He's only medium. What do we want to work on first? Not very strong. Not very fast either. Man, let's go on some of this, I guess. Wide back. Bust him up to a high defensive work rate. And then David, man, he's submitted a transfer request. He is pissed off. And I think we actually have some offers here for him. We'll accept this one from Copenhagen. Kind of sad to see him go, but I mean, I don't think he's ever really going to cut it for us in the first team. So we can afford to let that happen. History beckons. Still projected 34 goals here for Glatzel, but he has 13 on the season already. That's crazy. Let's keep advancing here. Our manager rating is still almost as high as it can go. That's something I was kind of worried about at the start of FIFA 23 here this year, because I know last year it was kind of wonky. You know, you miss one objective and then it just tanks your manager rating. David out the door, off to Copenhagen. It gave us a D on that, I guess, because it wanted us to negotiate the price more, but didn't really want to spend the time doing that. And it looked like a reasonable offer, so. And our next game here is going to be against FC Kaiserslautern, a club I really like in real life. And that is actually the game that was happening today. Hamburg played Kaiserslautern in real life. They're still playing, actually, while I'm recording this. This is away. Let's make a couple changes here. Let's put Haber in for Rice, even though he's been doing well. Bennis has grown to a 75. He's now our highest rated player, along with Kadira. Koningsdorfer up to a 69. Let's put Van Drongelen in for Sean Lau. Pollard's back up to 71. I want to start I think I'm going to put him in as our number one keeper for training purposes. Move forward with him from now on, especially since, Hoyer Fernandez, he's really good in real life, but in the save here, I think we've only had a couple of clean sheets this year, so he's really not working out for us. Let's go ahead and quick sim here, and it is a 3-1 win. Let's go. Scally gets a goal. Yatta and Kittle. Wow, Glatzel doesn't score. We bagged 3 and none from him. But a 3-1 win. Before I forget, let's switch our keepers out here. Oh, he's -2 overall. Yeah, he's pissed. Drop him all the way down to the reserves, actually. Save that. Let's check on the standings here. We're still number 1 overall. We are 4 points ahead of Bielefeld now. Nuremberg has dropped down some. Fürth, Darmstadt after them. And that rounds out the top 5. There it's showing Kittle as the assist leader for this Bundesliga. Average match rating 7.8. That's insane. That is awesome. Game here against Karlsruhe. Close enough. Something like that. See, Pollersbeck still -1 overall because of the fitness. But we are at home, and we are the much better side. So I'm comfortable leaving him in there for now. Oh, my gosh. And, of course, I say that, and then we lose 2-1 at home to a super mid team. That is disappointing. Our second loss of the season. Oh, man. All right. Well, it's okay. Keep going here. Those Hansa Rostock jerseys are pretty crazy. I know they're the recycled pattern from last year as far as the tiger stripe pattern goes, but I still think it looks pretty cool. All right, our next game here is against Köln in the Pokal. This is the round of 16. So let's go to our objectives, make sure that's crossed off here. And it is. Okay, excellent. Excellent. We still need to sign one more player from outside of Europe. Get 10 games without defeat in away matches this season. We need one more of those. And for our youth team, we need one more of those positions. I think is it a defender? I think that's the last one we need. And then as far as the rest go, we're meeting those pretty well. Okay. Let's see, how long have we been recording? Could be good. I think this is going to be a good stopping point for us here today. We'll pick up in episode 4 with our game in the Pokal against Köln. We are sitting first place in the Bundesliga 2. And we were humming, just suffered our second defeat of the season. But that's all right. We can have a couple of those sprinkled in every now and then. Glatzel this episode firing on all cylinders. I'll try to stick him on the thumbnail just because he's been awesome. Hopefully we can get him to break the Bundesliga 2 or the Bundesliga record for a goal scorer, and that'd be a nice achievement. But yeah, guys, until next time, tschüss.